Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground with Rock and Roll. Also the Pixies this morning on the trail. All right, it's 8:44. It's Wednesday, June 8th. I'm Robert Chase, joined in the trail studio, as we do each Wednesday. It's Wine Guy Mike. So it's Wine Wednesday, which of course is preceded by Wine Tuesday, and then followed up by
Thirsty
Wine
Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday.
It's actually wet Wine Wednesday.
Yeah, it's soaking
I mean,
wet
I had to brave
Wednesday.
the floods of Missoula's streets to get here. And you know what? I love my wife.
That's good.
But you know what?
Glad to
She
hear
left
that.
my car open all night, windows down.
Ouch, honey.
So I've got half of a soaked you know what.
Yeah.
And then I had to sit the other half of it on the where I would normally plug the seatbelt into. So I feel wounded this morning.
Oh, well, I'm sure you're not the only one. And you made it here in, well, you're well stocked. You have your...
Well, I'm building my wine arc. You know, so
Save room
I am
for me.
collecting wine from anyone and everyone to put on the wine arc.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. And
Two
Robert, you can
bottles
come.
of each?
Well, no, if it's 4 bottles, if it's you and I.
Oh, okay. Well, 2 bottles for each of us. All right. The wine arc in construction. That's a good idea. I like that. All right,
Yeah.
so you've got the Red Bull. You got a couple of bottles in front of you. Wine Guy Mike, for those who don't know, it's a program that is each Sunday morning on the Trail 103.3, right after the hour of music and conversation. That is E-Town. So E-Town from 9 to 10, and then right after at 10 o'clock, Wine Guy Mike on the Trail 103.3. That's Sunday mornings, and it's brought to you, sponsored by Chow Mambo. So what's on tap this Sunday?
Yeah, we're sailing the wine arc over to Walla Walla this weekend. And we got a great trip. I've got Reininger and Helix wine brands that I'm going to be featuring this week, and I've got the national brand sales manager for these labels. Justin is going to be on the show on Sunday with us, and he has gone to school in viticulture and enology, and he's a wealth of knowledge and really represents these brands well. So we're going to learn all about these cool wines from Walla Walla and the terroir that we always talk about, you know, and we'll talk about what terroir is too.
All right, so what is their forte? What jumps out at you as to what they have to offer?
Bordeaux blends. They've got, they do some great single varietals. They just, Chuck Reininger is a great winemaker. That's what jumps out at me. This guy makes some killer juice, and it's really a lot of value, good pricing, and it's great wine to drink and a lot of fun. And there's 2 different ones. The Helix label comes from grapes from the Columbia Valley, and the Reininger label is from Walla Walla. So we're going to find out what the differences between those 2 are.
Okay. Just quickly, if you can, the other day I was thinking about it as I popped a bottle. Actually, I didn't pop a bottle. I unscrewed a bottle.
The Stelvin enclosure.
So the cork, the cork, there's a high demand for cork, and it's less available these days. That's why you don't always get a proper cork in a bottle of wine these days.
There's a big shortage of it.
Yeah. So then there's the synthetic cork that's out there, right?
Yes, a lot of different variations.
And then there's the screw top. So does it matter?
You know what? I'm going to do a show for you on that because I have done.
Now
a
you're
ton
a
of research
purist, I would take it, that you would want a proper cork. Right?
I love screw caps. You know why? Because it's just easy. And you know what?
Right.
Screw caps are great for dinner, and a lot of times for people that don't do wine all the time. It's just, you know, they're always wondering how to do it properly. Not that we even need to worry about that because we sure don't on the Wine Guy Mike show. But we love the Stelvin enclosure, aka screw caps.
All right.
I'm going to do a show for you, Robert.
You should also do a show maybe on the box wines, as they have now been widely accepted, right?
You know what? I love box wines, and I have a Mr. Sippy straw, and I poke a hole right in the top of that bad boy, keep it in the fridge, and it's all good right there for me.
A fun straw to go with your box of wine. All right, it's Wine Guy Mike. It's a good show, good program, each Sunday morning at 10 o'clock on the Trail 103.3, again, sponsored by Chow Mambo. So Wine Guy Mike, again, Wine Wednesday. Cheers, brother.
Cheers to Chow Mambo. Love them.
Trip to Silverwood Theme Park for a day of fun on over 65 rides and attractions. It sounds
No, I did a ton of research on the whole
consequences.
corks and everything, and it's really quite fascinating.
Well, it's just one of those shifts that, you know, people It's a
good.
topic of conversation on occasion.
It's a
I mean,
great
you can
thing
go
to
through
do.
dinner where you open 2 or 3 bottles, and each bottle's got. That's what happened to us, where you had a proper cork, then you had one of the synthetics, and then you had a screw top, all at the same meal.
I know.
So it's like, anybody know? Does anybody cares that?
There's a lot to it. It's a really great topic, actually.
Right